Argentina won in their World Cup debut. They have won. Thank you. Thank you, Lionel, for everything. Thank you, and keep going. Don't ever go away, really. Argentina has won 3-0 Messi, twice Messi, 3 times Messi, and 1,000 times Messi. Argentina has won. And with the suffering that is part of being Argentine, they still won 3-0 because Messi was excited and because Messi said, today, I want it to be special. And it was special. 20 years after his debut in his 200th international match, and on top of that, with a hat trick, and already being the top scorer in World Cup history along with Klose. And I could go on until tomorrow with facts and more facts. But what really matters, this doesn't have it. It doesn't. There's no description. There's no statistic that can capture it. Argentina has won. And Messi went back to being himself. Messi keeps being Messi. And even more Messi every time he plays. 3-0. First, the analysis in the voice of dear Adri Gallardo.
What more can I say about number 10, the greatest player ever, who was so motivated? I even noticed some of that in Mbappe this afternoon. To get closer to Klose, and well, he decided to directly equal the German striker. Speaking about the match itself, Nacho, Santi, and Valen, it was really a game where Argentina knew how to play the second half very well. I think that's fundamental because after a first half where they dominated the first 15 or 20 minutes, it became tough for them, especially with Algeria attacking down the wings and exposing weaknesses on Montiel's side. Obviously, beyond Messi's amazing goal at the 17th minute after an excellent pass from Rodrigo de Paul, a through ball for number 10 who took the shot up high, nothing Zidane could do, 1-0. But as we were saying, in the second half, Molina coming in was fundamental. He fixed those problems they had on the right wing and focused more on counterattacks, played a bit more directly, and it gave them great results. We previously noted that Algeria struggled to track back, leaving a lot of space in the second half, and that really showed in the goals. First, obviously, after the play that started with a goal kick from Diego Martinez, and how Messi controlled the ball. Then a pass for the run, after a rebound, a shot that had come from himself. In this case, if I'm not mistaken, I don't remember if the shot was from Lionel himself or from Mac McAllister. Sorry. It was from Mac McAllister, a short, weak rebound that Zidane left and a tap into the net. As Santi rightly said, after the goal, a tap into the net by Lionel to score the 2-0 and then the 3-0 with that powerful shot down low, unstoppable for Zidane. But I insist, I think Argentina handled the second half very well. Molina came in excellently, as we already pointed out before. Nico Gonzalez came in. Well, I think those were the ones who made the biggest impact off the bench. Obviously, the ones who had the most involvement again when they came on. Algeria lost a lot in the second half. Logically, as we said, with Argentina marking the right flank much better, Shaibi didn't participate as much. The substitutions didn't pay off much for Petkovic either. And we saw a team that focused on passing in Argentine territory, but never found the spaces.
Exactly. Well, there's the analysis in the voice of Adri Gallardo. While the crowd was shouting Messi, 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 while people were shouting Argentina, Argentina, Messi won. And now he's talking with Diego Martinez. Well, the analysis in the voice of Santi Bianco of what has been an extremely special night.
We are fortunate to be contemporaries of the best player in history and of all time as well. I have no doubt about it. Another show from number 10, guys. And now in a World Cup debut, which is also what we needed, this national team, there was a lot of talk about the physical aspect, about how they could face the start of a new World Cup, with some getting rest, others having very little, precisely regarding rest, and some who barely made it with whatever they could. Long live Argentina. At least, that physical drop hasn't been noticeable, and they've practically all been flying out there. The only issue Scaroni corrected very well was at right back, which he quickly recognized in the second half, even while up 1-0. This team has a great understanding of the games. Adri Gallardo just said it a moment ago that Argentina in the first half took the initiative because they had to go for it. Since the score was 0, they got that goal after two others were disallowed, one on the Argentine side and another on the African side, on Algeria's side. And once that goal was scored by Leo with an exquisite pass from De Paul and an incredible finish by number 10, He understood that it's a pragmatic team that has everything, that is efficient, that is direct, that has players who know how to play. And as we were saying, they understand that, well, if I have to give the ball to the opponent, I give the ball to the opponent. Algeria didn't hurt in the second half. The African team did nothing. While Argentina, as we said, with counterattacks, understanding the moments of the match well, did damage. I think in the crucial moments, at the start of the first half, when there were two hints from Algeria that made us doubt a little, Messi appeared, rubbed the lamp, number 10, and scored the first goal. In the middle of the second half, with that goal, with that 2-0, after a very good counterattack also created, first the shot from Mac McAllister. Was it the bad decision or the poor response from Lucas Zidane? And then the third goal with Algeria totally going for the result. Argentina took good advantage of the flanks, especially, and made it count so that the ball ended up with number 10. It started and ended with the best player in all of history, Lionel Messi Cucitini, today reaching Miroslav Klose. Let's hope he surpasses him on Monday. Thank you.